My painter just pushed a dead body into the furnace, and I didn't expect it to be in the furnace when he turned it on. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
They're alive.
Open the door. Open it.
I'm trying. I've got to override the system.
I can't. I can't.
I've got to open the door. The man who died suddenly came back to life. The two people in the funeral room were shocked at the moment. At the same time, the room of the corpse was also rumored to be shaking. All the bodies that died 2 days ago were strangely moving. What surprised Officer Lee more was that the dead buried in the graveyard yesterday were all out of the dirt pit. What the hell is going on? Not only did Officer Lee not understand what was going on, but even the people who were resurrected from death did not know what was going on in front of their eyes. This is the horror drama that just came out in 2025, Resurrection. The dead family suddenly came back to life. The local police immediately quarantined the 47 people who had been resurrected for a month, and did a comprehensive disease check on their bodies, but they did not find any abnormalities. So the police decided to remove the lock, and let the resurrected people return to their homes. But only a day later, the police station was full of citizens who came to report the case. Why do you have a strap here with all the freaks? The Chicago girl of Richmond is one of them. She wore all black and was super pale and had these crazy dark eyes.
That's Tina.
She just likes the cure. Well, there's something in the woods. I can hear it. I'm telling you. And Officer Lee received an unusual case. A horse was bitten to death on the roadside of the suburbs. After a thorough investigation by Officer Lee on the scene, it was initially determined that the horse was bitten to death by the evil wolf in the suburbs, but what made Officer Lee feel strange was that he found a row of human teeth on the snow. This phenomenon immediately aroused his attention. In order to figure out the real cause of death of that horse, Lee came to the emergency control center to ask about the situation. Dr. Laming told Lee that they found human teeth in the wound on the horse's skin. After the test, the teeth in the horse's skin and the teeth on the snow on Lee's bowl came from the same person at the same time. Dr. Laming was doing a checkup on the body of the resurrected and found another strange phenomenon. When the resurrected skin tissue is broken, it only takes a few seconds. A broken tissue can be miraculously quickly healed. After learning this important clue, Officer Lee speculated that the horse might not have been bitten by the evil wolf but by another murderer, because the evil wolf won't attack a living horse. That horse was bitten to death and then abandoned here. The murderer may have done this to cover up his extraordinary evil. He deliberately pulled the horse out into the wild and let the evil wolf bite him. If you speculate this way, that night the heavy wheels on the road may have been left by the murderer, but who else is trying so hard to create this illusion? And what a coincidence. This day is on the way to send his sister home. He found a leather truck covered with oil. Lee went up to take a look. I found there was blood on the oilcloth. It's obvious that it's the last thing that's left at this time. The owner of the truck appeared. Lee just wanted to ask about the situation. As a result, I heard a really different sound in the room. Lee immediately became suspicious to find out the truth. He hurriedly came to the old man's room. At this time, the two old men began to feel uneasy. Lee seemed to have noticed something was wrong. Unexpectedly, he found a few fallen teeth on the ground, and this tooth is very similar to the one that fell off the horse at the scene. I'll see you in the next one. This is a strange shadow
appearing on the roof. 老太痛苦地拨弄着她的老龅牙，一看就是咬死马匹的元凶。
They just keep throwing stuff. Stop. They back up at Dittman's farm. Thank you.
Everything's okay.
It's gonna be okay. No, don't go near him. The farmer's wife hung herself on the wall on the spot. I don't know what's going on with Officer Lee. The only old woman is like me. Get off of there.
No.
Lee's sister M was pierced directly through the skin, and the angry Lee's sword was no longer in his hands, but this old man seems to be stuck in the root and can't fight to death, and the strength is surprisingly big. In the next second, when Lee is about to be stabbed to death, the old lady's head cover was directly removed, and she fell and died in the eyes of Liz, who could not believe it. It turns out that the dead M is back to life again. We can only see that the wound on her body is quickly healing at the speed of the naked eye. That's when Liz realized that her sister M was also the person who was resurrected that night.
It's so bad.